Welcome back to Crypto Kingdom 78. It's just past midnight, so I had my last snack at 11:59. Don't want any problems after midnight. 11 days, 18 hours, and 57 minutes left for EarnHub. I'm real excited about this project. The SAFEARN token currently is going to be turning into EarnHub. Now, this has been creeping up on the price. If you take a look at I'm only doing the videos on my 1.6 trillion. It's a little over 1.6 trillion, okay? Now, I have another 500 billion on the iOS. I'll start incorporating some iOS videos real soon. I'm just enjoying using the Android. It's just so much easier built into the wallets rather than having to have more pages open and connect separately. Now, SAFEARN token, if you do look on the charts, this one, when I first put it up, I had a little bit of it, and then I poured 15,000 or 14,500. You'd have to go back and try to find one of my first SAFEARN videos where I show my value. I haven't touched that value, and the value here you can see in the Cardano staking pool. It's just updating. This is exactly 24 hours in, approximately at this point, from yesterday. Well, obviously from yesterday, but from when I first started this pool. So not only is and a lot of people thought I was crazy at the time, $15,000 into one token that's already going. Well, here we are at $50,000 now. And that was just like some play money in there. Like, that was just to test it out. Not play money, but it was to test it out to see, hey, is my math, can I actually do this with SAFEARN? Can I put a big amount of money in and get to 100K quick? I've done it before, with 15, 20,000. But the point is, if you track my videos, SAFEARN videos, you'll see that the balance was never added to. This is all organically growing, this balance. And on top of that, I'm getting the profits in the liquidity pools. I'm only using Cardano this time on this one. And then I believe, I think I put it in, I did. I put it in Epic Hero on the iOS. However, the iOS only has 500 billion. I have 2.1 trillion SAFEARN. It's approximately 70,000 now. I think it was 65 to 70, somewhere along there. $70,000. Initial investment 15. And it didn't take long, but I mean, that's only like a 4x, 4.5x. However, it's a 4.5x while I'm making thousands of dollars in the pools. Now, what happens is you don't have to wait for I just want to clarify, if anybody's interested in EarnHub, this is going to have the any reflect, which means you'll be able to choose any reflection that you want, and then you can just switch that reflection by paying a low fee here on BEP 20 to change that reflection. Like if you got SafeMoon for a week and then the price goes real high and you figure, hey, wait a minute, why am I not getting reflections in something? For example, we could have even taken, I don't know if they're saying it's any token, so let's just say it was. So that would go against how I keep my BEP 20s on Trust Wallet and all my ERC 20s on MetaMask. But let's just say you wanted an ERC 20 over here. You could have done one of those 1101s, like most recently Totoro Inu has done a 17, 18x. Not too many people have been I put up so many tokens that 18x isn't that exciting yet in a couple days. But if you look at my Totoro Inu video, that puppy that one set 18x already. That went from 11 zeros 1 to 11 zeros 18 already. It's like, oh, I just bought $100 worth of that. That's $2,000. Like I said, I can make so much money on here so fast. I don't even know. It was like my offline business. They used to ask me, what do you make? I would have no idea because I've always made money so fast and don't keep track of it because I'm not one of those types of people. I do a year end and all that with a proper chartered accountant and stuff like that, and I pay them big bucks, like $3,000 to do it. But I'm not the type of person to track. I have a rough idea in my head of what's going on, but Yeah, like I just don't, I'm not one of those types of people that has a pen and paper out all the time and says, oh yeah, I've made $3,717 today. Now, if I told anybody what I actually made in person, if I was out in the grocery store, why would you bother? No one's going to believe it anyway. They see me, the grocery store, earrings and tattoos, you know. Granted, I don't look my age. I look closer to 30 than 40, 42, 43, because I take care of myself. I don't drink alcohol and I don't smoke. If I did, how could I be making these videos? I'd be passed out. Like another guy I won't mention on here that has a channel. He passes out smoking a joint and he's trying to tell you about crypto. I wouldn't say that's a good person to take advice from, but anyways, yeah, so if I told somebody out in public what was, what I make, because people ask and get snoopy, they wouldn't believe it anyway. That's why I just say I don't know, but that's the legit truth. I really don't know. So you can make a lot of money on here. You just follow my videos. Yeah, there's a couple. I'm struggling with the NFT ones, but I'm down $100 on a couple each of those. But it's not the amount of money that I'm down is well made up for, so I can wait for it to bounce back, so no one has to panic on a couple of the NFT ones. Of course, the strong projects that I believe in are the ones that are down, and then I can pull these in-use out all day, 10 a week, if you want to make 20x. Every week. I mean, I can just keep finding them. That's no problem. So I want everybody to know, if you wanted to buy, you don't have to wait to the pre-sale. I would say it's almost smarter to pick up some SAFEARN now. Choose one of the 3 Cardano, Don't KYC, and Epic Hero pools, and then you're going to get your extra 5% in US dollar value, and it's automatically going to flip into EarnHub at the current EarnHub price when an EarnHub launches. So I would take advantage of, if you just made money on Panda Girl or something and you want something where it's like, okay, I don't have the time right now to keep, buying these every day, or I don't have the money, because most people can't keep up to what I'm doing. I'm buying 3 tokens a day. I'm spending 30 to 60,000 a month out of my pocket, just keep adding on to what I own. Sometimes I'm wheeling and dealing what I have to get that money, the extra, 30 to 60. But almost every token, everybody's going to say to me, did you buy the pre-sale for 3 BNB? Well, 3 BNB every pre-sale, $2 grand, $2 grand, $2 grand. So I can buy like a pre-sale a day, but I don't want to put more than $2 grand a day in here, because I've already got a lot of profit. It's, I got to get it off at some point too, which shouldn't be too bad. But I mean, the idea is not to keep putting money on, but there's been so many good tokens for us to purchase lately that I can't help myself, basically, to put more money out of my pocket on, which is fine because I don't need it for anything else. So it's not like I'm not going to miss a loaf of bread or something tomorrow, dog food, because I bought more tokens. I just wanted people to see that, okay, we did the read more the other day. Let's not go to the read more. Let's go back in here, SAFEARN.app. I wanted people to see the how to upgrade here. Oh, there it is right here. So how to upgrade, this is the EarnHub upgrade. I just wanted everybody to be clear on this, just so they don't think there's any work to be done down the road in a couple weeks. So simply stake your tokens to upgrade them. You will receive EarnHub tokens worth the same. So it's saying they're worth the same value. So it's almost like a consolidation. This is the best way to go from like a version of one token to the other that I've ever seen. They obviously have their stuff together here. So it just goes to show you the hell that I've been through with other tokens going from 1 to 2, this migration nonsense. How easy SAFEARN and EarnHub's made this for us, especially if you own these already. Holders who don't sell SAFEARN tokens from the time of the announcement until the time of the upgrade. So you got to hold them in the staking pool to make the extra 5%. But I mean, that's big money. If you got, I'm one of the top 15 holders, I believe, or even in the top 10 of SAFEARN, because I believed in it right off the bat. It's not like I got lucky. I just, like I said, I find the projects and go for it. I don't, once you start debating whether or not you like something, it doesn't work out for you. It's like playing Texas Hold'em. Whatever your gut feeling is when you get the first 2 cards, that's what you should go with, because that's what you're going to be 80% correct with most of the time. But so that's how I do things on here. Granted, I spend even on the weekend, 8 hours a day. Those would be slow days, and I run a business rate the other 6 or 8 hours a day. And then there's 8 hours left. I take the dogs out, stuff like that. Go to the store. I have to get food. I'm trying to work more from home, not because of this COVID BS. I'm the last person on earth that even believes COVID's a real thing. So it's not because of that. It's just I have to be on a computer and stuff to do this. I can't be sitting in a traffic jam and then trying to do all this stuff. So that's just taking a look at the day one profits. I don't. Sometimes it doesn't show here in the pool details, like the actual number next to the. Well, I'm not connected, but the actual number next to the Cardano. But everybody knows Cardano's about 210. So my first day's profits on this are about $220. And again, if you check back to my original videos, I did not add more tokens to this. My 14,500 or whatever it was, with the tax taken off originally, is now growing back to, well, it was over 50,000 earlier when I was talking to somebody else. And now I'm going to be able to make passive income, when this thing probably goes on EarnHub, probably $200 a day, a little more than $200 a day if you count my other 500 billion. So you got to look at my $200 a day now income. That's $6,000 a month. It'll probably hold at some point once we get this all figured out on EarnHub. From an original, I was about 15 to 17,000 in. But the point is, my original investment will be knocked off in 3 months, like paid back basically. But I have that all paid back. The profit plus $50,000, well, plus $70,000 now, because I do have some on the iOS. And I've got a living now. I've just, I spent 6 to 8 hours researching this project months ago. I was one of the first ones to find it and do videos on it. And now I've got a decent income. I mean, I can live on, when my house, like with no mortgage, I can live on $200 a day because I have everything that I need. So, I might go out there and treat myself to a vehicle one day, but I've got 3 nice vehicles. I don't know what else people buy. Like, I'm not into clothing. I dress for comfort. I mean, I don't buy cheap clothing, but I wear some Affliction stuff and, $60, $80 shirts. I don't dress in suits. I would never dress up for a job that I would have to wear a suit for. So that's not my style. But the point is, I would just say live and pay your bills with it. If you had a mortgage, it's an excellent way to cover your mortgage payment on, the money that you have in these pools. I mean, you can't really, jobs these days, you can't really make 70,000 a year US anymore. Those jobs just don't exist. Robots have either taken them, and then with the COVID BS, with the COVID BS, they've tried to eliminate the middle class, and it really pissed me off because, the smartest people in the world can't figure this out, but mechanics can figure this out, what's going on. Like, it's just amazing to me that book smart people can't figure out that the whole thing's been a hoax to most extent. And this is why I'm trying to show people crypto. That's why the two are related. And that's it. I just wanted to show people, hey, this is the EarnHub and SAFEARN. And that's it. Like I said, I didn't eat after midnight, so I should be available tomorrow. I might turn into more of a monster maybe, but I'll still be available tomorrow.